a little iced coffee situation for my morning coffee, which is kind of rare. I usually like to do, like, make myself a latte with my Nespresso machine, but I ran out of my Nespresso pods, and so I went and thought I would try something new, and this is the Stoke cold brew coffee pumpkin spice edition, and it is so good. I do this up to like here, and then I do a little splash of oat milk, and then I also add a little boost of pumpkin spice with this pumpkin spice creamer from Chobani. This is my favorite coffee creamer at the moment. It's so good. This right here is the holy trinity of my coffee recipe lately. So good. Yeah, try them out. Let me know what you think. But I did also just order some new Nespresso pods, so hopefully those will be here soon and I can get back to my hot, cozy lattes, which are my preferred choice, honestly. They're so good. Hello. It is much later now. It's like 4:30, and I think the last time I talked to you, I was having my morning coffee. So it's been a day, but I thought I could bring you along for a little afternoon / evening in my life. My hair is very slicked back today, and I did this cute little like pony braid because I've just been seeing cute girls do it online, and I thought I would give it a whirl, and it's actually really cute. I thought my hair was gonna be, I have like thinner, very fine hair, and so it doesn't usually look that great in braids, but I feel like this looks kind of cute and like kind of thick. So I also feel like it's kind of nostalgic. I feel like my mom did my hair like this whenever I was really little all the time, and it's just like really cute. So anyway, hair tangent aside, I am very excited for this afternoon because I'm going to be putting together my raised garden bed, and I've never made my own garden before or anything like that, so I'm definitely a beginner and I'm gonna learn as I go. I only have one raised garden bed, so we're just working with one little space. I thought it'd be fun just to document and show you like updates in every vlog, like how the plants are doing, if they're sprouting, how fast they're growing, that kind of thing. Also, we have another flower box that was already pre-existing when we bought the house, and so my mom and I worked on that this past weekend and like dug out all the weeds and stuff and planted sunflowers. But I'm excited about the garden. I'm entering my garden girl era. It's garden girl autumn. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope I don't kill all my plants. I just spent the last like 15 minutes figuring out the plan for the garden bed. I should have done this sooner, but I'm always last minute. This is a very rough draft, I guess you could say. It looks, I'm not an artist, so it does not look the best, but this is the garden bed. I'm gonna do spinach, onions, beets, turnips, parsnips, carrots, and radishes, and cabbage. So it's a lot. I'm not sure, like on the paper it looks like there's space. We're gonna see once we actually get into the dirt what we think, how much space there is. But I've also planted marigolds around the perimeter and then a little bit in the middle because I've heard that marigolds are an amazing companion plant, and they repel the bad bugs and attract the good ones, like ladybugs and stuff. I've got all my seeds out. I have a couple different varieties of each seed, so I think I need to like do a little search and see which variety I think is the one I want to go with. Okay, getting started. By the way, can I just say how absolutely magical it is now that it's October and the weather has cooled down? I'm in heaven. We've been spending so much time out here. My mom's been in town and we just hang out here all day, every day. It's so nice. But anyway, here is what I've got going on. These are just gonna be temporary little markers because they came with the seeds, with the seed packets, and I wanna order some like actually cute ones to put in. But I've decided on all of my varieties. This right here is the garden bed. It's gonna be moved to around the other side of the house where it's in a really good sunny spot, and let's do it. I might actually get Josh to help me because he just got home, which is very convenient timing for me. Okay, while Josh is helping me get that settled, I thought I would show you, this is the little flower box, flower bed situation. It was already here whenever we got the house, and it was full of just sort of like overgrown with weeds and grass and stuff, so but it did have already this really pretty purple flower. I don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called. I need to look it up. But I already had that, and I already had this birds of paradise. So we're gonna leave those for now and just see if they can coexist with the sunflowers that we planted. My mom and I planted sunflowers. We sort of staggered them, like a whole bunch of them, in a lot of different varieties that are going to be like really pretty autumn colors. We should hopefully see some seedlings by this weekend because they take about a week or two for seedlings to show up. So I'm excited for this. I'll keep you posted on the sunflower progress, but it'll be so nice because this is our kitchen window right here, and hopefully we can see the sunflowers from the window. It'll be really nice. It came with this liner. I'm not sure the purpose of it exactly. All right, one more bag, I think. What do you think?
Yeah. She's strong.
This is Miracle Grow. I'm assuming it's good because it's such a popular brand. And it says on there 100% organic, and it's raised bed soil, so I don't have to like mix any compost or anything into it. It's already made like that, which is very nice. Hopefully it works. I'll keep you posted. I should have brought scissors, baby.
Something with your hands, baby. That's the whole point about gardening.
That's the whole point. Get your hands dirty. Oh my god, I should have worn my gloves. Oh, nice. Wow. This is the really fun and satisfying part, is just leveling off the soil. I'll be here all night just tenderizing the soil before I plant my babies. Okay, we've got them mapped out, which is so exciting. We decided to nix the cabbage because it just takes up way too much space and we don't have that much space, but I think this is going to be perfect, and it's going to be still a lot of stuff. So we've got spinach, onions, beets, French breakfast radish, which are so cute, turnips, parsnips, and carrots. Also, I decided to try this companion planting thing and do marigolds. So we're going to do like marigolds on all the corners and then a little bit in the back and the front of the radishes. It might be a lot, but I think it'll just add a little pop of color and be really cute to have flowers sprinkled into the garden. By the way, sorry for all the car noise. We actually don't live on a busy street, but I guess it's that time of day. Everyone's coming home from work. I did not know that that's what marigold seeds look like. Isn't that interesting? Okay, I'm gonna plant some of these. I have 2 different varieties of marigolds. Put one variety here. I don't even know how many to put. Okay, so I've got one variety to go in the middle, and then around the edges in the corners I'm going to put the other variety. I think this one's more colorful, I believe. Okay, my first seeds are planted. I feel amazing. Moving on to beets. This is what beet seeds look like, by the way. Aren't they cool? Very interesting. Tiny the carrot seeds are. They're so cute. This is the most interesting seed yet to me. This is parsnips, and I'm just shocked at how different they are from carrots. Because I thought they were like, I mean, obviously they're in the same family, but so cute. I think this is also the thing I'm the most excited to grow because I think parsnips are ridiculously delicious. I'm growing like not enough, you know what I mean? It's like, what if we end up with like 4 carrots for the harvest? Good job. Josh poking his head through this window. Just check. See, that's what I'm going to be doing every day, to check on the garden. This is the dining room, by the way, and then the kitchen's over there. So we have a good little view of the garden from the kitchen and the dining room. Dining nook. Okay, I'm gonna give it a good little water and then head inside because the mosquitoes are not playing tonight. By the way, I do have these gardening gloves that I probably should have used, but I already have got my hands dirty and then there was no going back, so it is what it is. I hope this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? I'm pretty sure it is. We decided we need to staple this to the edges, but I think that's a job for tomorrow. Staple or nail it or whatever, just because it keeps like falling in, and it's not the vibe. I don't know if maybe we did it too shallow. Maybe we need to make it, maybe we needed to add more soil.
Live and learn, baby. I think it's fine.
You think it's fine?
Yeah.
Ow, mosquitoes. Okay, that is gonna be it for the garden tonight. I'm so excited to check back in a few days, in a few weeks, and continue just documenting this process and hoping and praying that everything grows. I'm so excited. Okay, I need to get inside because the mosquitoes are wild in tonight. It is actually a couple hours later now. I just had to dash out to Publix and get some apples and spices, or actually just cloves. It was the only spice that I was missing because I'm gonna be making apple butter tonight. It's a slow cooker apple butter recipe. So I thought I should just get it done tonight so that it's ready tomorrow. Otherwise, if I wait till tomorrow, I would have to wait like the whole day for it to be done, and I kind of want to be able to enjoy it in the morning. So I thought I would take you along and show you how I make this apple butter. It is a half-baked harvest recipe. Half-baked harvest is like the queen of the internet as far as recipes go, in my opinion. She's amazing, and I've never made a recipe of hers that isn't amazing. I actually made the same apple butter recipe from her last year around Christmas, or no, at Thanksgiving I made it, and the whole family was obsessed with it, and it was so fun to just like keep it in jars in the fridge and use it on everything. So I'm excited to be making a big batch right now. I'm also excited for how the house is gonna smell because it just fills up the house with the most like beautiful autumn spices. So anyway, I'm gonna get to it because I've got a lot of apple chopping to do. This little pile of apples is really bringing me joy right now. It's so fall. I feel like apples and apple butter is like quintessential fall treats. So I'm excited for this. All the apples roughly chopped, and I'm gonna add my apple cider, maple syrup, cinnamon sticks, vanilla, that should be fine, a pinch of cloves, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a pinch of salt. Just giving it a little stir to kind of make sure things are evenly distributed before it starts to cook. And then I'm going to put this on low to cook for 10 hours. So it just cooks overnight. And then first thing in the morning, I'll stir it up and make sure it's all good. You're supposed to stir it halfway through cooking, but I will be asleep. So I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night just to stir this. So I'm just gonna hope for the best here. I think that's what I did last time and it worked out fine. But this is how it looks tonight. So I will report back in the morning and we can check how it's looking then. By the way, I don't think I've ever talked about this cute little pumpkin frame. I think I put it up since the last vlog where I was talking about all the fall decor that I've recently put up, but this is a new addition. I think it is so cute. It's over by, you know, the toaster and coffee maker and everything, and it really does bring me joy every time I look at it. It's just really cute. I got it off of Amazon. It was like a pack of 6 cute little fall prints. The print was, and then I just found this at Michael's, the frame. I might like it a little bit better if it was smaller or just like square, but I think it's really cute and it just like adds a little pop of color and festiveness to the kitchen that I love. So I'm happy with it. I will link the prints below. They're really cute. It comes in a pack of like a bunch of really pretty autumn prints. I'm gonna go spend time with Josh and I will catch up with you tomorrow when these apples are nice and cooked. Good morning. The whole house smells so good right now. Wow. Yeah, they look very different from last night. Look at that cinnamon stick. Wow, I've never seen, I don't cook with cinnamon sticks that often, but I've never seen them expand like that before. That's crazy. The recipe says to stir it halfway through cooking, but obviously I was sleeping. It was the middle of the night, so that didn't happen, but it's still completely fine on the bottom. It's not like stuck or anything, which is what I was worried about. So that is very exciting. Now I believe the next step is to turn this off, let it cool a little bit, and then pop it in the blender and then put it back in here to keep cooking down a little bit and make it a little bit less liquidy. Okay, I just checked the recipe to make sure, and you actually don't have to wait for it to cool down. So I'm just gonna pop it in the blender now and then put it back into the slow cooker. Okay, obviously I have to remove all the cinnamon sticks before I put it in the blender. apples have been blended and I've just put them back in the slow cooker. Here you can see the consistency. It's like still quite liquidy and it needs to thicken up a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on high, which the recipe says to do this. It says to keep the slow cooker on for another hour or two until it gets more thick. So I'm just gonna leave it on high, set my timer for like an hour and a half, and then come check on it. It smells so good. By the way, this little crock pot slow cooker is from Hearth and Hand with Magnolia, and I got it at Target last year. And I really like it. I've only used it probably like 5 times, but every time I've used it, it's worked like a charm. Same coffee as yesterday. It is so good. I will say I probably shouldn't put so much extra pumpkin spice creamer in it because it already comes like pre-mixed with creamer, but I just love the flavor of that Chobani pumpkin spice oat milk one. So I added a little bit and then it makes it like a little too sweet, but it's too late now to change that because if I add more milk to make it less sweet, it will like dilute the coffee flavor. I kind of want to go check on the garden, even though I know nothing's gonna look different probably, but let's just go have a look and see how it's doing, see if the soil's still really wet, all that stuff. And there is a very slight chance that we could have some sunflower seedlings. Probably not, but let's go check. It is a very beautiful morning. Okay, everything looks the same. Oh yeah, it's still very, very moist because it hasn't had any sunshine yet. And the sunflowers. Oh my gosh, we have our first seedling. We have our first couple of seedlings. Hang on, can you see? Wait, this is so exciting. Can you see? Look at those seedlings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can see 6 seedlings. That is so exciting. I actually was not expecting them to be sprouting so early, so yay, that is such a good sign. I'm only really seeing them in the back row though, and we did plant the tallest ones that are supposed to get the tallest in the back, of course, so we'll see about the other ones, but I'm trying to see if I see any more. Oh, there is one little seedling right here in the front row. So, okay, that is so exciting. I can't believe it. I really was not expecting that, so that is such a happy way to start the day. I think within less than a week we should have some little seedlings popping up in here, but I'm gonna go look on like Amazon and Etsy and stuff and see if I can find some cuter little signs for the garden, because they're doing the job, but they're not that cute. But look what a beautiful day it is, and look at our beautiful big oak tree. By the way, I wanted to show you this little palm tree. It's a ponytail palm, and it's literally been in my family I think since I was born, or at least for like more than 20 years now. My mom bought it when it was like a tiny little baby, and it's just traveled with us from house to house and ended up at our house. It's so beautiful. Look at the base of this thing. I wonder if we'll ever need to like repot it or anything as it gets bigger, or if we can like put it in the actual ground, but for now it's a very sweet little addition to the side of our house. Okay, it's only been like 20-ish minutes probably, and this apple butter has started to thicken up already. Okay, I want to do a little apple butter taste test, even though it's a little premature because it hasn't like finished thickening up yet, but I want to give it a try before I end this vlog, and I need to end the vlog soon because I'm editing it today to post today. So I'm just going to give it a taste as is and let you know how it is. 10 out of 10. That is so good. I can't tell you the joy in my heart at the fact that I'm going to have homemade apple butter in my fridge for the next couple weeks, probably, if it'll last that long. What a joy. I might make another couple batches to share with like friends and family. I just think that'd be so sweet to gift some family and friends a little jar of my homemade apple butter. I will definitely link this recipe below. Let me know if you make it. I'm gonna finish enjoying my coffee, do my Wordle, because yes, I'm still doing Wordle. Me and my mom do it together every single morning, or like we do it when we send it to each other. But if you made it this far into the vlog, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're excited about Garden Girl Autumn and all that is to come this season. Let me know if you're excited about the garden content or if you're like really not that interested in gardening stuff, because I can tone it down for sure in the vlogs, or I can do lots of garden content. I don't want to like bore you to death with garden updates at every vlog, but I think it'd just be fun to just have a little peek at the garden every week and see how things are progressing. I feel like this was such a homey and wholesome vlog with making apple butter and doing gardening, and those are my favorite types of vlogs to watch. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. I have so many more cozy vlogs coming your way soon, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in another one very, very soon. Bye.